Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah. If you are new, welcome. Thank you for watching. So this is going to be like a 2-day vlog. I was gonna start this tomorrow, but I actually have some stuff tonight that I want to get done. So I thought, why not just start it tonight? We have some stuff going on tomorrow that I know that I won't get my camera out for. So I just thought to make sure that we have a good, nice, long video, I would start it today. So hello, welcome. Happy, you won't see this until like a Monday, I think, but it is Sunday for me right now. And okay, so it was in the 80s and 90s last week here in Minnesota. We were so hot. We have one portable air conditioner that we had in the bedroom, all slept in the same room, sat in the bedroom when we were hot, left the house and got in the car when we were hot. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see. Look at this. Look at that snow. Right. It's supposed to get back up in the 50s and 60s this week. That is just life of the Midwest. We live in Minnesota, if I didn't mention that. But it was the same thing when I lived in Iowa. I grew up in Iowa, and you'd think winter is done, yay! And you'd have some hot days and then it would snow. My senior year of high school, it snowed in May. And then the next day it was like 100 degrees, so you never know. So anyway, yeah, my name is Sarah, which I already mentioned, but I am a mom of 2 boys, 2-year-old and 10 months old. Oh my gosh, he's grown so much. My husband's name is Anthony. Like I said, we live in Minnesota. I've been a stay-at-home mom for 2.5 years, and I am transitioning back into the working world. So I work part-time right now, and I will go full-time June. And my kids have been home with me since the day that they were born, and Ryder goes off to daycare tomorrow for the very first time. Last week, I need to like talk and get stuff. I'm making dinner, and so I need to like get on that. So let me talk to you while I'm getting this ready. But I had a moment last week where I was telling Anthony, I'm quitting my job. I'm not doing this. I'm not sending Ryder to daycare. I don't want to do it. He's only ever known me. I've only ever known being home with him. He's my little buddy. We've been through like a lot together. I don't want him going. I was ready to quit. I was like having a panic attack actually. And then the next day, so that was on Thursday. And then Friday I had to go like fill out some paperwork at the daycare, meet his teacher, because when we did a tour of the facility, she's there in the morning and then the assistant teacher is the one there at night. And so I got to meet her, had to drop off some stuff. And after that I was like, okay, they're very reassuring, they're super nice, they're excited to have him. And I had a meeting with my boss actually after that, and I told her I was prepared to come in and quit today. And she was like, no, don't do that. Like when she realized I was serious, she was like, please don't do that. You're doing great work. Like, let me know how I can support you. Let me know how I can make it better. After you drop him up at daycare, come into the office, because I usually work from home. You know, bring the baby, we'll have lunch, we'll whatever to keep her mind busy and occupied and off of leaving him for the first day of daycare, because obviously Anthony has to work. So that is where I was at with that. I feel a little better. Ryder saw me packing up his stuff, and I explained he's going to daycare, he's going to have teachers. I'm not even doing anything. Okay, just a second, let me get a pan out. We're having homemade pizza tonight with Trader Joe's pizza dough. We just had pizza like last week, I think it was, or maybe 2 weeks ago, but I got dough at Trader Joe's that I want to use and try out, and it's an easy meal. It's something that reheats pretty well in the air fryer, and Anthony's not home yet. He had drill for the guard this weekend. So anyway, I'm talked off the ledge. We've been telling Ryder, you're going to meet your new teachers and make friends and play with new toys and get to do things, and he seems excited. He's been asking for like 4 days every day, go to daycare, and then I have to tell him, you know, you have 4 days left or whatnot. He saw me labeling his water bottle, which I think you saw me do in the last vlog. He saw me doing that, and so yesterday we were eating dinner and I did have it on a shelf in our dining room at one point, and he turned around and asked for his water bottle, but then he was looking and realized it wasn't there. And so he was like, water bottle, go daycare. He's like 2.5, so his sentences aren't completely full yet, and I said, yes, your water bottle's already at the daycare. You'll get to use it when you go tomorrow. He seems excited. He did really well on the tour. He was playing with the toys and didn't want to leave. He didn't meet any of the other kids that day. I think he'll do okay. I know it's good for his socialization, and other parents send their kids to daycare all the time. It's good for me to do something that is fulfilling. Not that raising my kids isn't, because I have absolutely loved it. Obviously, I'm struggling to not be with them all the time anymore, but to challenge my mind. I'm getting my master's in human resources management, so to be able to kind of use what I'm learning in a real world situation is good. We'll be okay. But I just put bacon on this pan. I'm gonna wash my hands and then get this going in the oven. Boys are playing very nicely in the other room, which is great, because then I don't have a lot of distractions while I'm trying to get some stuff done. I have this dough. I had it in the freezer and it is thawing out beautifully. So it's this ready to bake garlic and herb pizza dough that I got from Trader Joe's. It says it's just supposed to go for 6 to 8 minutes at 450. That's interesting. On the front, it also says great for breadsticks, rolls, and calzones too. So maybe I got 2 of them when I went. So maybe with the next one, I'll have to make some calzones. So I'm just kind of slowly putting some dishes away. I have a whole sink of dishes over here to wash. Once the bacon is done, we're going to make the pizza. I'm probably gonna cut up an onion to put onion on mine. I've got the cheese out.
Do you know what love means? This is insane. You're saying things I can't explain. I know where your heart is, where you wanna be. So why do you keep testing me? It just isn't worth my time to try to make you believe me when you don't believe me.
I pressed out the dough. You're supposed to make a circle, but all I have are these rectangular pans. I used to have a really nice Pampered Chef like round pizza stone, and then it fell off the counter and shattered. I don't have it anymore, and I only had it because I was a host for a party, and so that was like the free gift of the month. They're pricey. They're like $60 or $80, something like that, and I did not want to pay to replace it. Trader Joe's pizza sauce. I'll link my Trader Joe's haul if you're interested in what I got. So all that's going on the pizza tonight is the sauce. I'm gonna put onions on my portion, pepperoni, and mozzarella cheese. A very simple pizza tonight. All right, this is what we're having for dinner. So Ryder's gonna have raspberries and banana, pretzels, and some pizza. I have some pizza and I put some bacon on top, and then I made a little salad with some spinach and arugula, ranch, dried cranberries, and some of these jalapeno chips. And I think I might put some of this crunchy chili onion oil stuff on my pizza. It's not gonna focus, but we'll see. And then Noah is having some yogurt mixed with some apple cherry baby food. His tray always looks so unappetizing. And then a mushed up banana, and I'll give him some of my pizza after it like way cools off. Noah has a water. Ryder is going to have some milk, and I have my big water bottle here. So that's what's for dinner. We're gonna have this, and then we'll do, so that's what's for dinner. We're going to eat, and then we'll do bath time and pajamas and cleaning and all of that. Probably the last time I'll have the camera out for just a little bit, because it gets kind of chaotic. I'm sure you can already hear them screaming in the background. So we're gonna enjoy our dinner, and I will see y'all in a bit. Okay, the boys got bath, cleaned up dinner. I did all of these dishes and these ones in the sink. I scrubbed the sink out really good, and then there's clean dishes there too, because otherwise I would have no counter space. I got a bottle ready for Noah, and if you can't see me right now, he's throwing a fit. And then a smoothie ready for Ryder, which is just milk and Greek yogurt. Dining room table is cleaned off. I have a garbage bag down here with like just the random garbages around the house. I need to empty out the diaper genie because we take our garbage out to the street on Sunday nights and it's recycling. So I need to get all of that out. I still need to sweep and I need to vacuum after we pick up like the kids' toys, but I need to plug the battery in for my vacuum because it's a cordless vacuum. Got my hair piled up here because I am about to, well, I'm gonna get in this bathtub that has a spray nozzle thing, shower head thing on it, because our shower is downstairs and I don't want to be that far away from the boys. They are both asleep, and at like, I think it's 6:30. Yeah, 6:24. So at like 5:45, I think, I told Ryder I was going to set a timer for 20 minutes. And then when the timer goes off, we pick up toys, pick out books, read books, put night diapers on, all of the things. And maybe 5 minutes later, he was running and hit his cheek on the dining room table on the corner of it. I think he forgets how tall he is sometimes. So he smacked his cheek and started crying. And then I couldn't get him to calm down. And like in between sobbing, he said, go to bed, go to sleep. And I was like, oh, are you ready to go to bed now? And he said yes. And so I asked if, you know, do you want to read book? Nope, he just wanted to go to bed. And the kid fell asleep in probably 3 minutes. So he was asleep like right before 6. And Noah was shortly after. I think it was maybe like 10 after 6 that he fell asleep. So I'm gonna get in and get my body wash. I'm not gonna wash my hair since I just did that deep conditioning. And then I'm gonna get my face washed. I've been using this Lumi Spa. It was an investment. So Anthony and I each have like spending accounts that we budget a little money every month that goes in those accounts. Like it's split between us, and then we can spend that money on whatever we want and not feel guilty about it, or not feel like we're taking money from the family budget or whatever it is. And so I saved up and bought this. I've said in a previous video, I'm trying to take better care of my skin. And I wanted a facial, but facials are kind of expensive. And this was the cost of one of the facials I was looking at, and I knew I'd get more than one use out of this. So I decided to go for it, and I do like it. And then I bought it during a promo, or maybe it's always like that you get a free face wash. So I just got this one for normal or combo skin. Maybe should have gotten the acne one at that time. My face was okay, but I had a miscarriage in January, and it took over 2 months for my hormone levels to drop to like normal, not pregnant levels. And since then, like my body, since January, my body's just been going through it, and my skin is going through it because of it. So I have some breakouts, pretty bad. Also, there's stuff that on the camera you're not going to be able to see, but the texture of my skin is not great because there's like little things underneath, and I know it's hormonal because my skin has been doing really well the last couple years, except for during certain parts of my pregnancies. So I know it's related to that, which is a bummer and a reminder, but we're getting through. So I'm gonna wash my face, and I'm gonna use that. They're through New Skin. I'm not like I don't even know what their people are called. Promoters, distributors. A gal I watch here on YouTube, Abby, I think Tedford. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but she has the channel The Simplified Saver. She sells it, and that's who I bought it from. So if you're interested and want to check it out, you can certainly go through her. I think you can order on the website without finding somebody to go through too. But when I get out, I'm gonna do like my nighttime skincare stuff.
licking my toothbrush. How does that feel? Tell me how this can't be real. You're talking in riddles, just let it go. And trust me if you love me so. It just isn't worth my time to try to make you believe me when you don't believe me.
Okay, so now my face is gonna look all like glowy, but if you don't look like a glazed donut after you do your night skincare, then you're doing it wrong. But I just use the eye cream, the retinol, and a moisturizer, and then I put Vaseline on my lips. I'm gonna empty out the diaper genie. I need to pick up the toys. Typically we do make Ryder help us, but again, he was just so let me go to bed that I wasn't even gonna bother. I packed Ryder's bag, so his blanket is in here. Since it's snowing, I have like snow pants, snow boots, and a coat, and then I have socks, shirts, and 2 pairs of pants in there. And I went with t-shirts but long pants because when it's chilly out, he'll have his jacket to wear if he's cold in a t-shirt. But I don't want to pack shorts for him right now since it's still not like consistently summer weather.
You win. I'll let you win. I'll let you win.
These are like actual nail polish strips if you've never used Color Street before, so they will dry out if they're left out. So I put them back in this plastic container, and then I take a lighter and like heat this back up and push it together so that it seals it, and then I just check to make sure that it's actually sealed. I have heard you can also do this with using a straightener, but I've used these. That's still a little warm. I've used these many times, and every time I use the lighter to get that edge, let me see if it'll, to get that like sealed edge, they last so much longer because there's another, like a whole nother application in here. So I can get 2 applications out of each packet of these.
We watch the sun go down over the same old town, like so many times before. We look at the same old stars, battle the same old wars, like so many times before. And I know that we're not perfect, but I'm gonna miss all that we had. Yeah, I know that we're not perfect, but I need this night for the last time. Stay, stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. Stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. If you stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay. We were never meant to last, but all the fun times we had, I'll never forget.
Good morning. It is the next morning. I did my nails last night and I did not get back on my camera because it was a hard night. Ryder, what are we doing? Where are we going? Going in the car to where? We're going to daycare to play cars. And it is the first time that Ryder has ever gone to daycare in 2.5 years. I have been home with him. And so, yeah, we can do hard things. People do this all the time, but just want to say good morning. I'm gonna drop Ryder off and I'm gonna go pick up some breakfast as our consolation prize. And then Noah's with our nanny right now, so I'm gonna come back and get him, and then we have some errands and some work to do today. So just want to say good morning, and let's continue on with this video. So the lighting might be off because I have the visor down so that the sun isn't in my eyes, but it is 8:45. So we dropped Ryder off about an hour ago, and I keep feeling like I need to apologize for how I'm feeling, because parents drop their kids off at daycare all the time, but this is a really big change for us, and so it's just really difficult. Got there and went into his classroom, and like the kids were so excited that he was there. The teachers were really nice, and so that was reassuring. He didn't cry. He did get like his little he does this like whiny little like thing, just like more dramatically than what I just did. When he's uncomfortable with something, he definitely did that, and he kept trying to hide behind our legs. So one of the teachers asked him if he wanted to find a toy to play with. They had just picked up the toys, but she's like, you know, let's go find a toy. He found a truck, and then like as soon as he had that truck, he didn't care anymore. And I'm trying not to cry again. Gave us hugs and kisses very willingly, and then he, you know, we said, okay bud, we'll see you later, and we got up to walk away, and he took the truck and was showing the teacher, and he was just like, he was good, and we were not. Then after we left, did you just see the ice fall off the roof of my car? And it made me so happy that he's having a good time, but also a little sad. I think this is harder on me because he's with kids his age. He's with all these new toys. There's an app that the daycare uses called Bright Wheel, and they like check the kid in when they're there. They update their meals and stuff, and at that stop sign I just checked because they had updated his meal, and it looks like he had some food. They had cinnamon crisp cereal, milk, and raspberries is his favorite fruit. So hopefully we're off to a good start. I was worried that he wasn't going to get much to eat. He's not going to starve by any means, and eventually I'm sure he'll see other kids eating and it'll get better, because it's even getting better at home, especially since he sees Noah eating stuff now. But I was a little worried, and I'm still gonna have a snack with us when we pick him up this afternoon, just in case. We wanted to do his favorite meal for dinner as a celebratory first day of daycare reward. I've had my camera on for almost 14 minutes now, so I really need to stop talking and put it away. I'm using this as a coping mechanism, and I need to just put it away. So I'll share a little more of our day later. Wayne got Noah. I think I showed you kind of like packing up the diaper bag. Went to the office and worked. Everybody is very nice, and one of the owners sent me 10 gourmet cupcakes, some chocolate, this really cool like living plant wreath thing. One, to thank me for the work I've been doing, but also to encourage me and offer support on Ryder's first day. We will pick Ryder up in about an hour and a half. I'm sitting outside of Hobby Lobby right now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I think it's probably getting pretty long, but also I know that once I get Ryder, I'm just gonna want to spend time with him and not have to worry about picking up the camera again. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me the last couple of days, even though it hasn't been super exciting and it's really just kind of emotional and a little bit sad, but it's okay. We're almost done with day one. We can do hard things. We did hard things, and hopefully the next few days go just as well and we get in a routine, and then when Noah starts in a few weeks, it'll just be a seamless transition and all will be well. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.